let's talk about the tokenomics in regards to ALBT. All right. So shout out to this particular person, Mike Jack Anderson, understanding ALBT tokenomics. So here it is: circulating supply 232.96 billion or million, I should say. Let's pull this up. So for instance, you have a lot of these particular addresses. The available supply is actually 460.8 million, total supply 1 billion, and the max supply matches just that. Now, in regards back to this particular thread, let's get into some of the specifics in regards to that. So some people said, they noticed a discrepancy between the circulating supply figures of ALBT as reported by CoinGecko and even CMC. And this, again, has been consistent. So it's not just CMC, having something different, right? This has affected the reported market cap. For investors, this discrepancy in circulating supply may impact their decision to buy or sell ALBT. And this is something I've been seeing, for instance, on other people putting videos out on other threads and just even on crypto Twitter and so on. So if anything, we need to address that. All right. And this guy does a good job of addressing just that. So he says in this thread, he'll provide more information on this discrepancy. So let's get into it. According to the CEO of Allianceblock, who is Mathis De Vries, if I pronounce that right, says CoinGecko's figure is the correct one. This is because CoinGecko checks vesting contracts to determine which tokens are still locked and not yet claimed. It says, therefore, the actual number of tokens in circulation may be lower than what is reported based on the vesting schedule. All right. This is a good thread, guys. For more of the vesting schedule, you can take a look at this, which I will just take a brief moment to zoom in. Okay. So for instance, this is a spreadsheet that shows this. So there it is a little bit. You see some of these particular addresses. And so basically for the technical people, this does add all up, even going all, to the future, right? All the way up to July of this year. Okay. So I want to point that out. Let me just go back. So there's that. And it says with 230 million tokens in circulations, traders may anticipate the future inflation due to more token unlocks, which is true, right? Like that's a thing. But with 430 million in circulation, the outlook will be different. Additionally, it is worth noting that 150 million tokens allocated to nodes won't be going into circulation. This is a key thing here. Won't be going into circulation. Now, he even states, as a Mike Jack Anderson, and guys, this is recent. This was posted yesterday, so this is up to date. He says he was confused when he saw the discrepancy, did some digging, and he hopes to clarify it for everyone. For more threads on Allianceblock token economics, then there you go. But yeah, there's a whole friendly guide in regards to this. And, in the thread, again, they break it all down in regards to ALB tokenomics. ALB tokens are the backbone of the Prometheus network. And again, it kind of breaks it all even further down. All I'm stating is this: for people who want to know more about this, by all means, you can follow that particular person I just mentioned, or if you want the extended breakdown of it, you can follow this guy who is Krakow, right? He's got 2,500 subs or followers. He's at Krakow01. And it's Allianceblock Tokenomics. It's a friendly guide, and it goes from beginning to end with everything. Like it addresses how it's a utility token, it's ERC20 with 2 or more versions, BNB chain and Avalanche. It's just an extended version of what we mentioned and so on, but it will answer and squash everything. I mean, look at all this. I mean, this guy's got, for instance, all this stuff about the network fees, data access, the voting mechanism, how ALBT can be used as collateral in transactions between network participants and a reserve currency. I might just do a deep dive into this because there's a lot into it. But there it is, guys. If you want it to be addressed, I thought the other guy did a good job of outlining some of this and so on. So back to you, Larry.
Let me just ask you a question here. So from what you gathered looking at that from your just your research you just did a little bit there, do you think that all the rest of the supply for ALBT will be released in 2023? Is that the bottom line of what you gathered there?
Yeah, because I mean, if anything, nothing against people who are basically stating that it won't be. It's you got to keep in mind, it's like, so many people get their news from other outlets and so on. And so, they stopped there, if you will. Like they said themselves, well, this is what I'm seeing, and I guess you could say some people aren't updating themselves in regards to that. But I've seen at least 4, I want to say maybe 5, safely 4 different outlets that are consistent with this particular person that we showed earlier, who is who was it? Jack, what's his name? Mike Jack Anderson. And then this other guy, he extends on it, the guy named Krakow. So I'll probably, just do a deep dive in regards to try to, put it out on a recorded or something like that. But if you guys want to look more into it, check it out, because if you're in ALBT, you don't want to see people fudding it over bad tokenomics. There is no bad tokenomics. It's just misinformation.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have not yet subscribed, do yourself a favor and subscribe for more information on the ISO 222 compliant tokens, and hit the notification bell to make sure that you are aware of the new videos when they come up. Max and I cover these ISOs, and we also have a live show every single night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in for that. You won't want to miss it. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next video.